its initial velocity. Teka. E sub x, e sub y. Ano ang pwedeng baka ako dumiretso dun sa 0 equals something. Hindi ko maintindihan yung context eh. In unit vector notation, ano ang position versus time? So r of t vector is equal to, tapos yung I component tapos yung j component And then from there, ano yung magiging velocity vector in unit vector notation din? Teka, nasaan yung unit vector notation? Teka, sige, share ko yung screen ko ha. Para may maano lang kung ano yung ibig ko sabihin.
Saka di ba po dapat A-X tsaka A-Y? Dapat A sub 0 X tsaka A sub 0 Y.
Kaya, sulat ko yung yung gusto kong makita. So, yung position vector can be written as may function x as a function of t, tapos I hat, plus y as a function of t, j hat. Yung velocity na vector can also be written as yung derivative so I'm looking for expressions na for r of t and v of t na nag-fit dun sa problem. Ngayon, yung coordinates or yung coordinates them, pwede mong assume na yung origin simplify yan. So, what's the expression for r of t and v of t? So, yan yung unit vector notation kasi. Okay.
Meron mo pong binigay na position? Origin lang naman po yung makuha natin. Eventually, ito pong maximum, di po natin alam yung position niya.
So, this is chapter 3. Chapter 4, 17. Teka, ano ko lang. Ano kasi, di ba? This is supposed to be a solution, which means may argument ka for that explains where your answer comes from.
Argument ko po is take the amount of time it takes for it to reach the top one. Top
Okay,
part.
so
Then find the velocity horizontally. Blank I.
Okay. So, actually, sulat mo yun.
Yun nga po.
maximum velocity maximum y coordinate occurs when hindi lang equation.
Hindi lang equation, Josh. Yung words niya, sabi ni sir.
Explain in words.
Kasi dapat hindi na nagtatanong.
Okay, so when does greatest y coordinate occur? So greatest y coordinate occurs when tapos isulat mo yung x of t and y of t. So use yun eh. The position of the particle as a function of time is given by, and then maximum y coordinate occurs when so ano yung hindi ito. Kailangan ibigay mo yung x as a function of t and y as a function of t. Kasi yung argument mo builds on that. At saka yung velocity functions din. So, the position of the particle at time t is ito yung equation, yung working equations. The velocity as a function of time is give it also. And then, ano yung condition para masatisfy yung Okay. Ngayon, yung position versus time is what? Huwag kang dumiretso dyan.
Saan pa yung position versus time? Wala naman pong given na position.
Alam, di ba may kinematic equations? So, anong kinematic equations for this? What's x of t, y of t? At saka anong v in terms of x and t? V sub x and v sub y in terms of time. So the position and velocity as functions of time, or the position and velocity components as a function of time are given by
Hanap ko po sino-sino.
yung skill dito ay yung i-set up mo yun actually. Na ganito, ano ba yung acceleration vector? A is as a function of time. It's 8.0 ano yun? It's 4.0 meters per second square I hat.
Yung ano po yung component form basically nung ano po ng R. Anong malaman?
So alam natin yung ano eh. So ito, integrate mo. So naka sa acceleration. Acceleration is 4i hat minus 2j hat. Tapos, yung unit ilagay mo lang sa dulo. Tapos, meter per second square. Don't forget, lagyan mo ng vector sign yung A. Yan. So, ang V is going to be, pag in-integrate mo yan, with respect to T, Wait. Huwag mong gamitin yung symbol na V kasi ang ina-assume natin dyan, V as a function of t yan eh. V sub 0. Lagyan mo ng subscript. Tapos, yeah. So that's going to be vector A. So, ini-integrate natin yan from 0 to t. Tapos, yung integration variable, dt prime.
Bakit po prime?
Kasi, para hindi tayo mo confuse na dummy variable of integration yan. Tapos yung t, it's a parameter describing at what time we're interested in. So, pag sinubstitute mo yun sa loob ng integral, so dt prime. Ngayon, that integral is not v. What is that talaga?
What is this? Okay. So, kung the integral of a from 0 to t,
so that's going to be, so that's one way of expressing it, right? Integrate natin, yan yung integral nung components yan. Pero the other expression for that is
yung v is equal
yung
to
integral is yung change in velocity, di ba?
from 0 to
No, 0 to t. So v minus v naught. Lagyan mo ng vector sign. Kasi vectors yan eh. Tapos yan, that's v minus v naught. Yung v, yan yung velocity at now at time t. Yung v naught, yan yung velocity at t equals 0. Tapos lagyan mo ng subscript yung v sub 0 y. Kasi yung v sub 0 vector siya, di ba? So may y component yan. Okay? So okay, ngayon, yung setup na yan, when you write that down, so at the instant when, so at maximum height, when v sub y is equal 0 and or at maximum height. Or maximum y. Okay, so anong time? So that time is t equals, so 12 divided by 2, so 6.0. Tapos, okay, so alam natin yung time. Kaya, yung equation mo is v sub x. That's a component. So, walang I hat yan. Ngayon, yung velocity, which means the vector, so in unit vector notation, v is equal to multiplied by I hat. Yeah. Okay. Ngayon, tingnan natin kasunod.
Bro, hard problem. Luckily, I solved it.
Yan. So, integrate twice. Tapos gawin technique na from 0 to t. So, v minus v sub 0 is equal to integral of v minus v sub 0, di ba? So, hindi
yes.
may equal sa v sub 0.
Equals.
V minus v sub 0 talaga yan. Yung left side. Tapos that's equal to the integral from 0 to t, a of t prime. Teka, lagyan mo ng a of t prime para malinis. Hindi, v of t yan. Tama yan. Pero yan, yung left, yung right hand side, a of t prime. Okay, ngayon, pag sinubstitute mo, di ba 4 yan, di ba? Tapos may prime dapat yung ano, yung variable na t. dt prime. And then if integrate, anong lalabas? Wait. That's not going to be equal to 2 plus t squared. 2t squared. Ano ba yung integral na yan?
Pinacombine ko na po kasi yung ano eh, yung I tsaka. Hindi, kasi iba yung ano eh, iba yung ginawa ko. So, kinombine ko na yung I tsaka J hat. I did not put ano yung Y and X. So, kinombine ko na siya.
Pakita mo sa akin para ano, lakaw-lakaw.
Okay, so anong mangyayari yan?
Ito na siya.
So, I hat plus 2t squared j hat. Ngayon, ano yung initial velocity?
5I hat 2JN.
Okay, so pag pinlog in mo dyan, new line, mag-new line ka na dyan. So, v of t
Dito po nang galing yung kanina.
Oo nga. Ngayon, integrate mo uli para makuha yung position versus time.
Bro.
So, r of t minus r sub 0. So integral from to t of v sub t prime. Kaya, gumamit ka ng v sub t prime.
Nakakanap po tong dummy variable na kasira ng ulo.
Kasi iba yung meaning nun kapag may t eh. Okay. And then kaya
Kasama na.
that's only one component. Di ba dalawa yung components niyan? Tapos t prime pa rin yan. Okay, ngayon, integrate, what do you get?
Huh?
5t. Mm-hmm. Okay. So, from there, ano yung R of t?
I will die. Sobrang dami na pong mga things going on.
Okay, so j hat. Okay, so at t equals 4,
Calculator.
ayan, 20 plus 5 times 4 plus 4 cube over 2. So 72. Tapos 40 plus 2 times 4 plus 2 times 4 cube divided by 3. So 90.7. Okay. So 34 over 29. Okay, so 49.5. Ayan. O sige, yung next.
A certain fighter jet at the speed of something and is diving at an angle. Releases a nuclear bomb. Hmm.
Okay, tas So, ano yung initial velocity nung bomb dyan?
Kung ano,
Tsaka initial position.
kung now that I realize nga po, it kind of makes sense na nga po. Kung ano, kung moving yung jet, tapos ano, it releases a bomb. Kahit na it purely just releases it. The bomb itself has or already has initial velocity. So now that it's out of the fighter jet, it will still continue its curve. Sa mga games mo kasi, yung War Thunder, parang ganito yung ano na. Sa iba naman po, they just start from here. Ito yung peak ng parabola. So, ito pa pala po yung tama. Yes, ito pa pala po yung mali. Kala ko baliktad.
Dapat tangent eh, di ba? Yung velocity ng jet at saka nung ano.
Ito nga po. So, uncertain.
Okay, so ano yung initial velocity?
Dapat ginamit na po millireaders para mas may interesting po.
Kaya, components. Yung, lagyan mo ng vector sign yung v sub 0. Kasi, vector na eh. Tapos ano yung x component, ano yung y component. So, equals.
190 kilometers per hour. Di po natin alam. Alam mo po natin.
Hindi. Paano mo kino-compute from 200 kilometers per hour and the angle?
Okay. So
that's equal to?
So this one here, 30. Ayan. So, yung tangent, opposite, adjacent. So, y over a.
Teka, yung velocity, alam na natin yung sa triangle mo, hindi ka magkakaroon ng tangent. Wala yan. Balik ka dun sa triangle. Yung velocity, yan yung vector na nakaslant. Yan. Ngayon, ang kailangan natin yung x and y components. How do we get that from yung v sub 0, yung magnitude is going to be 290. So, how can we get that from 290 and the angle?
Cosine sine. Yes.
So, katoa.
So, ano nga. So, this one, 190. I forgot the a sine cosine.
Teka, x component yan, di ba? So,
y component mo.
Ano, yung x component yung una na yung kino-compute, di ba?
Inuna po yung y, RLP. Y-x coordinate system.
Okay. And tingnan mo yung pag tingnan mo yung values na yan, positive v sub x, positive v sub y, anong direction nagpo-point yan?
Mm, 290 cosine 30. Positive. Okay, so it's moving positive x. And then 290 sine 30. 145 positive din, huh? That's moving up. The initial velocity is moving upwards. So actually in reality, the fighter jet is gaining altitude for some reason.
Oo nga. So hindi pwede ba? Kasi tingnan mo yung diagram. So there's a mistake somewhere.
Opo. So it actually here, it is moving a little upwards bago po siyang bumaba. Kung siguro ganun yung trajectory.
which does not match the situation.
Situation where the fighter jet is dive bombing and then it will drop the and then
So, ano dapat yung, may mga signs yung components para maging consistent na pointing vertically na downward. So, the jet is going to the right. At the same time, it's moving down.
to make sense if negative. Inisip ko
So,
nga po,
negative
baka kanina po, baka dito Vy is actually negative. Kasi parang pag ganito po yung vector, ito kapag ganito. So, the addition would only make sense if this were true. Kasi kung naman, ito yung Vx, Vy, this will not be their sum. So, parang siguro negative Vy equals, so wait muna. What if gawin muna natin yun ng meters per second? Pangit. Kilometers per hour. Like 290 meters per second. Kilometers per hour. Convert velocity kilometers per hour. 80.6
kilometers times 1,000 divided by 3,600. Or 80 point. Mag 3 figs ka. So 80.6. Tapos yung naalala mo yung rule na if you're doing a computation that will be used for later, keep more digits. Tapos yung V sub y, pwede mong gawin yan na positive na V sub y equals negative 80.5 instead of yung sign nandyan. So negative 80.5, 80.56. 556, sige, okay na rin. Kasi kinumpit mo na, round off na tayo mamaya. Okay.
Where's my picture? There, okay. So, because
So,
ito pala ginawa to.
okay, so V sub x is so 69.76 meters per second.
And then the other one is 80.5.
56 times sine of 30. So, negative 40.28.
So,
yung sign, di ba may sign yan?
Yes, may negative.
May negative sign. So, in vector notation, ano yung initial velocity?
Therefore, V0 is equal to 60. So
Okay.
then, A delta X. Alam ko na po yung mali. Bakit po nagkamali po ng sign?
Hindi, tama yan. Sa X at V sa Y.
Hindi po, mali. Yung, ito pala, kasi ito po yung positive x-axis. So yung ganito is not 30, it's actually negative 30. Ito po, sinod ko po. So, negative 30. So now it will make sense. And the problem is correct after all.
Teka, saan ang galing yan?
Yan na po.
Yung T mo. Ganito, bago ka mag-compute ng ganyan, pakita mo naman ano yung position versus, ano yung velocity versus time and acceleration versus time. So, teka, hindi gagana yan.
Hindi mo? Bakit?
Yung nagde-determine ng travel, yung hindi X yung nagde-determine ng travel time. Sorry. Kaya binigay naman 700. May binigay dito na ano, strikes the graph. Okay, so paano kuha yun, no? Yung
X lang naman po yung D. So, I'm assuming po siguro dapat kailangan X lang po gamitin. Hindi po lahat.
Okay, so yung D, yan yung
horizontal distance swept by the jet mo. Hmm. 10 seconds to drop a nuclear bomb. No wonder. What a very stealthy and the safe procedure. Dive bombing and taking 10 seconds.
horizontal distance. Okay, sige.
Oh wait, that's correct. Oh wait, it's still technically the same. Yes. Okay, so 1/2 meron na siyang G. Yes, G. E squared. Since Y T 0
Tapos yung Y at 0 is
okay, so then that's it. Negative Y at 0 is equal to wait, what if I just negative the other side? Y of 0 is equal to negative.
Tama yung magiging y sub 0 is equal to h. And then y minus y sub 0 is, so yung makukuha mo niyan, 0 minus h equals and then plug in mo yung ano. So set up, para makita, set up. So negative 40.3 times so 40.3 times 10 plus 0.5 times 9.8 times 100.
What? This doesn't make sense. So a fighter jet is
Hindi, calculate. Tama yung ano, tama yung numbers mo. Gumamit ka ng calcu, i-calculate mo ulit. Kasi 40 times 10, ano ba yan? That's 400 already. Yung 9.8 times 10 square, that's 100 times 10, that's 1,000. Around, no, so divide by 2, mga 500-ish.
So apparently there is something suspicious.
Hindi, tama yung equation. Kailangan lang na mag-ingat ka sa calculator use.
Minus 1/2 10. Oh yes, okay. It's equal to 800. Wait, h is equal to 119. Wait,
Yeah.
minus okay. 893 meters.
808. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Okay. So, sugutan ni A and B, ano? So, yung next.
Projectiles launch speed. Haha. Okay, what an E. What a very hard problem. So, this will be too challenging. Okay, so
Teka, yung V sub X is 5 V sub 0.
V sub X, 5 V sub.
Yung sa at maximum height, tingnan mo.
Wait,
Mas
no.
maliit
I made something wrong. It is impossible. The velocity was faster here. So this is 5V and this is V only. Now it makes sense. So it's impossible po na somehow the projectile sa rocket and then it goes 5 times faster than the peak. So if it goes 5 times faster, then why is it? It's like moving super fast downwards. It's a suspicious problem.
Okay, so kung ganyan, ano yung tamang, so ang mangyayari niyan, V sub X is V sub 0 over 5.
Okay. So therefore, cosine of what? cosine theta is equal to yes, therefore is equal to 78.5 degrees. Nice. Volleyball, okay.
Kaya, pwede tingnan ko lang. Balik tayo sa gusto ko let's check. So, V sub x is V sub 0 cosine theta. Tapos, at maximum height, that's also equal to V sub 5 V sub 0. So, kaya nilito ko sa yung ibig sabihin ng equation mo. V sub x is V sub 0 cosine theta. Tapos, okay. So, ginamit mo yon. So, sige, cosine theta is 1/5. Okay, sige. Okay na. Naintindihan ko na.
Volleyball. Tatatang nanatang tang tatang tang tang nanat. Yung mga magaling pa na mag jump spike po hanggang ano yata po yung ito pong horizontal distance yung greatest ever achieved po is 75 degrees po. So compared to this newbie who's apparently only at 18 degrees.
Teka. So, special case ito, di ba? Constant acceleration. Tapos, constant yung initial speed. Ang nagbago yung angle. Pwede ka ba mag-setup ng equation for y versus x?
Equation y versus x. Okay, so 2.30.
Okay, ano ba yung x as a function of time? So sulat lang natin. So x equals v naught cosine theta.
Bro, must be here. Okay, so
x is equal to v naught cosine theta. Wait, what sign? Cosine of theta times t. Yung y is equal to 1/2 gt negative 1/2 gt square plus v naught sine theta t theta naught t plus anong initial height plus h. And then, wag muna tayo mag-substitute ng values. Gusto ko lang formula lang.
paano po pala
Okay.
nalaman yun? How did people manage to evaluate?
Maraming may Atwood's machine, may Yung pinaka-primitive na method, maglaglag ka ng object. Or pendulum. Pwede din.
Abo. Okay, so...
We'll find out later. Pero, okay, so yan. Ngayon, express y in terms of x.
Okay, so y is equal to...
Hindi, eliminate mo yung eliminate mo na yung t. Instead of t, use x and v naught and cosine theta.
Put in okay, so t is equal to x over v naught cosine.
Okay, so plug it in.
Equal...
Tapos anong mangyayari?
Oh,
so
no.
negative 1/2
Yung sa 35 din po, ganito po yung struggle. So...
wala na yung...
Wala
Instead of t, gusto natin ay
okay.
x over...
X, what? Over this one, this abomination. Squared, squared. V naught squared.
So v naught squared.
Squared.
Cosine squared of theta naught.
Plus here plus v naught sine. Oh wait, okay. So kakancel na pala yun. Sine over cosine tangent theta not x plus h. Oh wait, may t pa pala. So nothing will happen. Plus h.
Teka, wala nang t. Kasi ini-eliminate natin yung t in favor of x eh.
Akala ko dito. Okay, nagulat ako.
So, v naught sine of theta. Okay, ngayon, meron tayong y in terms of x. Quadratic equation siya. Ngayon, yung binibigay sa atin, so yan, that gives us y versus x. Ngayon, ano yung condition? Gusto nating malaman kung ano yung x kapag ang y ay
pag y is 2.30
reaches the ground, right?
When y is 0, ano yung x? So pwede pala po i-simplify muna to bago i-sabak. I don't think this is very what if I just plug it into the calculator? Genius. Okay. There are two wolves in one man. 1, I will simplify this hard equation. 2, what if I just plug it in? 0 is equal to... so it's a direct quadratic. Funny. This will make it easier.
Hindi, pero ang kailangan natin kasi tangent yung theta eh. Unknown yung theta natin.
Di ba po theta is 18?
Anong pinapahanap? How much farther, no? Okay, so yung x, okay, so yung x yung unknown. Sige.
Initial velocity 20 meters per second. Okay. Squared cosine 8 what? Yes. Square
Hindi, sulat mo muna yung isulat mo yung numbers na plugged in, na ipa-plug in dun sa So negative 1/2 para lang may guide ka. Negative 1/2. So 9.8. Tapos noon 2 ano yun? Yung initial velocity ay 20, no? So 20 squared cosine of cosine squared of
there's
so negative 8, tama, negative 18 siya kasi below the horizontal, di ba?
Downward angle of 18. Does that imply na probably Could be the one grammatical error could lead to the downfall of the entire equation. Plus tan
Negative 18. Okay.
x. Oh, plus 2.32. Oh no, what the
Okay, ngayon,
evaluative
pwede
problem?
natin, I think kaya ng calculus yun eh. So, sa equation and then sa polynomial degree 2. So, yung coefficient ng x square is negative 9.8 divided by 2 times 2 square times cosine of negative 18 tapos parenthesis na square. And then, we'll just check. 2 times 2 squared. Okay, so negative 1 point. Bakit? Teka. Bakit negative 0.0135? Teka. Sige, calculate natin sa ano. So, 9.8.
Yeah, it's obviously wrong.
2
Obviously
times 220 square times cosine of negative 18 square 0.0135. Okay, tapos yung tangent inverse of 18 tangent 18
somewhere.
negative, wait, ano yung tangent of negative 18? Kaya, check ko lang. Tangent of negative 18. So, negative 0.325. Okay. Ngayon, pag pinlagin natin sa equation solver,
Maybe it's positive 18. I wonder.
kaya, check lang natin. So, negative 0.0135 and then negative 0.325 and then 2.3. So, yung nakuha kong value sa x is, dalawa yung values, diba? So, x is 5.71 or 5.72. Tapos, the other solution is negative 29.79.
So, both of them are wrong.
Hindi. That's only for, ganito, parabola yan, di ba? So, may extraneous solution talaga yan. Yung negative, so isipin mo kung...
Di naman po pwedeng 5 seconds din po.
Hindi, yung first na sagot ay 5.7 meters.
5.7 meters. X na pala eh. Yes, tama na.
So 5.7, actually 5.7, diba? Yung other solution niyan ay negative 29. So yung negative 29, hindi siya counted kasi isipin mo kung parabola yan, yung nakuha natin ay kung in-extend yung parabola backwards.
Tsaka kumbaga po, volleyball player. Hits volleyball here. Expects it to go there. Actually, goes very far here. What a logical situation.
Hindi, ang ano kasi niyan eh, di ba? It's only a portion of the parabola is actually used by the volleyball player. Yung other portion, hindi kasama. Okay, so yan yung distance mo kapag... Teka, so yan yung kapag negative 18, di ba?
No,
Paano
pag
naman
positive
kapag
18
8
naman, baliktad.
degrees?
Baliktad po, negative 5.71.
Sorry?
Negative 5.71 po pag positive 18. Pag 8.00.
Okay, ano yung solution pag 8.00? So, set up mo yung equation.
Oh, wait.
Hindi, ganyan pa rin. Pero
exactly the same
it's
thing.
exact same equation except cosine of, yan yung landing point kapag negative 18. Ngayon, kapag negative 8, yung isa 8 degrees, ano?
It's time to use technology. Ha 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 ha. Okay, nice. Technologic.
Yeah, let's compute that. Negative 9.8 2 times 20 squared
Okay, funny.
times cosine of negative 8
Technology.
square. So, ano yung coefficient ng x square? So, let's just compute the coefficients.
Drill Walker deciding po that it's not right to give just one hard problem, but what if I let the student evaluate two hard quadratic equations?
Actually, sa ano yung later na theoretical physics courses, yung iba, hindi bibigay sa yung angles eh. Set up a formula. So, isosolve mo talaga siya.
So therefore,
Okay, so let's compute. So, using our calculator, negative 0.0125 22. So,
yes, works.
negative 0.0125 negative 0.141 2.3. So, 9.1 yung isa. Ngayon, ang tanong, how much farther on the opposite floor would it have landed? So, ano yung sagot dyan? By so 9.1 minus 5.7.
So parang slight ano po 18 degrees po. Nasaan ba yung 18 degrees? Nandito versus 8 degrees. Super slight po ng difference sa kamay in terms of yung angulation po ng kamay. Tapos yung difference po is 3.4 meters.
So 18 and yung isa 8, no? So 10 degrees in difference.
So ito rin po 10 degrees. So 10 degrees lang po in angulation of your arm, which is super small po in terms of yung actual in the heat of the game po. Sipin nyo, 3.4 meters yung change, 10 degrees mo, 10 degrees lang ginalaw nyo kami.
Okay, so let's look at the next question. So the bullet hits dead center. Okay, so ang unknown dito yung angle.
So yung angle is dito. Wait. How high must the target be? Must the rifle be pointed?
Okay. Or pwede siguro na na kung saan sa how high above the target yung tatama yung kung
alam ko na po.
so kung
Baka
straight
siguro
line
sa
ka,
site na rin. Sa site, how high the site should be elevated. Kung dito, kung yung site po ganito, how high should it be raised? So it will, so pag naka-tilt mo ng ganito yung gun, it will still be straight. So how high?
hindi ganito. Without kung without gravity, the bullet will hit where?
Straight po.
Okay, so saan siya? How many meters above the target?
0.
Hindi. Ang ano niyan eh, 'di ba? Pag may gravity, kailangan naka-tilt yung gun.
Opo.
Ngayon, turn off gravity. Keep the same direction. Saan tatama yung bullet? How many meters above the target?
That ano po, that yung how high it was pointed po.
Oh, so yan yung unknown.
What if hindi wala pong angle yung gun? The gun is still perfectly parallel to the ground.
Dumidiretso sa target?
Hindi po, what if the gun is still parallel to the ground? All it is
How
is
high
a
above
little
the
higher.
target? Kaya, the center of the target is level with the... Hindi, ang sabi center of the target is level with the rifle. So, hindi siya above the target. Ka-level lang. So, ang kaya mong baguhin yung direction.
So, how high was the rifle bite? So how high ito pong length yung hinahanap. So, quick exaggeration.
So, kailangan mo yung angle. Kasi pag alam mo yung angle, kaya mo nang gumamit ng tangent inverse at 45.7 to get that height.
So,
Number yan. It's number 35. Okay. So, ang unknown natin dito yung angle. And then if we know the angle, makukuha natin yung height, yung height na yan. Okay. Ngayon, meron tayo, balik tayo dun sa sa sinetup natin na position versus na y versus x.
Quick screenshot. So, RIP to the textbook. No, you can't just screenshot your solution, your previous solution. Actually, I can. Technology. Okay, so now I have acquired the previous solution. Yes. So now the problem will be infinitely faster to solve because I already have the solution I need.
So, anong initial height?
Initial height. Unknown. Wait. Initial 0.
0.
Kasi na it's literally leveled with the ground. With the target point.
Mm-hmm.
So, wait, it should include this one because it's useless anyway. Yeah.
Okay, tapos ano yung final na value ng y?
Also 0. Okay, nice.
Also 0.
Copy, paste. What the...
Huwag mo munang i-ano yan kasi kailangan new line.
0 equals -1/2. Wait, what was the earlier thing? Where is it? So I will simply replace the values. Rest in peace. So, wait, no. What is the angle? Unknown.
So iiwan mo as unknown yung angle.
So we just need the sign anyway of the angle or whatever. Actually we could get the angle. Maybe that's the goal, and then just from the angle get the distance times tangent of that angle. So you can figure out how high the projected distance would have been if there was no gravity.
Okay, so do some algebra first to isolate yung theta. So syempre 0 is equal to that. Tapos yung x magiging distance traveled d.
Also, there's also another thing I forgot. This is okay. So what? Where is it?
Okay, so for the specific problem, diba? Y is 0 when x is d.
So when
kasi yung d natin is 45.7.
Okay, so sin was what?
Kaya huwag ka muna mag-substitute. May dahilan bakit hindi gusto kong gawin mo muna na in terms of variables lang.
Okay. So 0 is equal to wait. I think something.
So let d be
something is wrong.
Instead of using 45.7, tuwagin mo na d yan.
Okay, where's d? So saan siya dito? Wait. So parang iba yata po yung mangyayari. Or is it the same thing? Is it the same thing ba? Let's see. -1/2, yes. Okay. So substitute in d over the cosine. Yes, correct. So x is v. X is d. D.
Hindi, wag muna yan. Ang that equation tells us ano yung y versus x for every part of the bullet, for every part of the trajectory. Ngayon, kapag 0 na yung y, ayun, pwede ka na mag-substitute. So, negative 1/2 g d square. Huwag ka muna mag-substitute ng numbers. Ang point nito ay mag-algebra ka muna. So, 2 v naught square. So, yung 2 v naught square cosine squared theta. Nasa yung 2. Di ba may 2 dyan? So, 2 cosine squared theta. Okay, plus d tangent of theta naught. Ngayon, we're looking for, we know that d is positive. So, factor out mo yung d or divide everything by d.
What if I raise everything to the top, to the numerator? And then factor out everything. So, negative.
Ano yan?
So, sin cos.
Okay. Plus GD. May sign error yung ano. Then may ano, may sign error. May karoon ka ng sign error. Negative and then positive yung katabi. So, plus GD dapat sa equation na yan. So, ano yung sign of 2 theta? So, plus GD. Yung 2v naught sin squared at 2v naught square sin theta cosine theta, that's negative. Tapos yung plus GD. So, mangyayari, pareho, pagka nilipat mo yung magiging plus na pareho. Okay, so anong sign of 2 theta?
Sin of 2 theta.
9.8 tapos 45.7. Kung degrees,
Alam mo. 7.25.
Teka, so, yeah, calculate ko rin. So, 9.8. Teka, hindi ko, pwede pa, teka, wala ka bang scientific calculator?
Pero po. Calculator. Ayun.
45.7. Kaya ginagawa ko yung calculation din on my end. Tapos, ngayon, sine inverse. So, 0.12. So, divide by 2. The angle. Okay, so theta is 0.606 degrees. Ngayon, kailangan natin yung height, di ba?
Ginagamit ko yung yung ito para sa sighting ko eh. So, it's appropriate. So, yung niya, lens.
D tangent theta. Times 45.7. Okay, so 48 cm. Okay na yan.
Yun na po.
So, 30. So, umabot na tayo. So, 35, no? Nagawa na natin. Tapos,
Mabo.
okay. Aside from that, may kasunod ko po bang nagawa or wala pa?
Wala na po.
Okay. From last time, meron akong pinapa-set up na position versus time kapag kaya share ko yung screen ko. Tapos, circular motion. So, yung position versus time is cosine. So, for purely circular motion, r sub 0 is a constant. Cosine of theta is now a function of t. Theta of t, j hat. So, kailangan natin expressions for velocity and
Never
ayan.
Mabo.
So, ang gusto kong makuha ay expressions for yung I and J components ng acceleration at saka ng velocity at acceleration in terms of theta, theta dot, which is defined to be d theta dt, and theta double dot, which is defined to be yung symbol natin sige, anyway, ito na rin, d squared theta dt square. Yung in other books, siguro yung theta dot, that's going to be omega as a function of time. ito magiging alpha as a function of time. Pero mas preferred ko yung theta dot at saka theta double dot kasi yan yung makikita mo at a later time. So once nakuha mo na yan, ang next question ay, so we know na we're doing circular motion. At every instant, may unit vectors na r hat at theta hat. So r hat is going to be, so from last time, it's actually cosine of theta, I hat, plus sine of theta, j hat. And theta hat is, ito yung theta, this is 90, so this is theta. So yung x component is negative sine of theta, j hat, I hat, plus cosine of theta, j hat. Kaya, zoom out ko lang yun, no? Para makita yung next na isusulat ko. So yung theta, it's time dependent. Tapos depende sa kung ano yung value ng theta, kung ano yung directions ng unit vectors. If you're here, for example, ang unit vectors would look like this.
Ibo.
Diba? So depende sa kung nasaan ka on the circle. So what I'd like you to do now is, once you've computed this, find V of t and A of t. Ano yung components niya along r hat at ano yung theta hat component. Same thing with acceleration. So, okay, gawin ko yung sa velocity. So, yung sa velocity, yung derivative with respect to t is r naught negative sine theta. Tapos, from the chain rule, we have to get theta dot. Yung sa j hat, we're going to get r naught cosine theta multiplied by theta dot. Usually, ina-arrange yan in this form. So, pakita ko sa taas. V of t. So, V is negative r sub 0. So, it's going to be r sub 0 theta dot times sine theta, negative sine theta, I hat, plus cosine theta, j hat. Or, if you look at the expressions here, that's actually r naught theta dot multiplied by theta hat. So velocity is tangent to the circle, which makes sense. Ngayon, kailangan natin yung acceleration. Meron kang perpendicular component at meron din na component na tangent to the circle. So ito yung, so get the derivative again to get these, and then split it up into something times r hat plus something times theta hat. Useful dito yung dot product. Kung ano, if you want to get components along a certain direction, so using a unit vector, get the dot product.
Okay. So, screenshot ko po ito.
Okay, so, teka. Teka, zoom out ko lang. Tapos on screenshot ko para send ko ulit. Okay. And then, stop sharing na muna ako ulit para makita ko yung ginagawa mo. Okay. So, ano yung A of T muna?
Parang kailangan po yata in sections to. Ay, black pala, yes. Okay.
So kailangan mong product rule.
So, ano naman to? Yes.
Teka, yung over dot, that's the derivative, di ba? Of with respect to T. Wait.
So, dapat triple product rule.
Yun eh, tingnan mo yung isa, no? Lefty right plus righty left.
So, left, D, right, negative, or plus right, D, left.
Plus. Kaya may overall negative sign ka eh. So, dapat may minus din yan.
Right, D, left.
Teka, bakit may theta double dot dyan? So, theta dot lang dyan.
Right, D, left. Ano yung D, left?
So, cosine theta.
Cosine theta or so theta ulit.
Teka. Chain rule. So, ang derivative ng sine theta is cosine theta, derivative of theta.
Kalimutan ko na.
Ano yan eh? Kasi ang ginagawa natin yan, set up natin general formulae for velocity and acceleration. If theta is, paano kung quadratic function yan of t? Or some other more complicated function. So, tama. Theta dot square.
So, ito naman, left, D, right, negative. Yes, tama naman. Wait. Itatanggalin naman siya eventually. So, what if? Tanggalin na lang ngayon. More confusion. Plus pa rin naman.
So, left, D right. Plus right, D left. Okay. And then, i-separate mo yung yung components into parallel and perpendicular to the circle. So, tingnan mo yung r hat at theta hat. So, ano yung bubuo ng components? So that is equal to something times r hat plus something times theta hat.
Wala. Okay, so ito, r sin hat. Okay, so cos r is cosine theta. Nasaan siya? Cosine theta I hat. So ito, negative. What if kaya muna itong v? Lalagay ko na. So, cosine theta I hat. Wala siya. Sin theta j hat. Wala rin. For some reason. Ito, r0, negative r0. Sin theta something I hat. Okay, so negative. Nako. So, negative.
So, r naught times theta double dot times
Yun mo.
ngayon, check mo. Dimensionally inconsistent yung sagot. Yung unit vectors kasi walang dimension. Yung theta dot, ang units niyan ay 1 over second. R naught over second, so meter per second yung velocity. Yung acceleration dapat meter per second square. Theta dot square lang yung isa. So may nalaglag kang factor. Tingnan mo yung velocity to acceleration. May mali. Yung back to the first 4 equations.
Kaya siya.
So may r naught cosine theta double dot. Tapos ano yung may missing. Left d right, right d left, di ba? So ano yung left?
left, r cosine, r negative r theta sine theta. So, dito. Tama naman. Tapos ang minus theta dot squared cosine. Oh, tama naman. Ito naman.
Kaya, mali yung dimensions kasi yung first term, ang units niyan, meter per second square. Yung second term, per second square lang. May kulang. Hindi. Get a fresh sheet. Tapos dun mo gawin. Huwag mo munang kopyahin. Huwag mong kopyahin yan. Isulat mo lang yung first equation. Yung r of t is equal to r naught cosine theta of t I hat plus r naught sine of theta t j hat. Isa-isayin natin. So yung first derivative, so negative r naught sine theta multiplied by yung derivative niyan, which is theta dot I hat. Okay. Ngayon, new line. ddt kasi so derivative with respect to t of negative r naught sine theta theta dot. And r naught lang. Sine theta theta dot. Okay, ngayon, mag left d right d left ka dyan. Teka. Signs. Parang may mali. May overall sign tayo ng negative. So, dapat negative pa rin yan. Okay. Ngayon, do the same thing para sa r naught cosine theta. Theta dot. Cosine theta theta dot. Teka, bakit may second derivative ka na naman dyan? So, left d right plus right d left.
Okay, so tama naman.
Okay. Ayan. Ngayon, i-set up mo ngayon. Ano yung acceleration? So, acceleration is, ano yung I in terms in component form. So, next line. So, substitute that in. So, A, And then, lahat ng may theta double dot, pagsamahin mo, and then factor out as much as you can. Wait, saan yung unit vectors? Teka, may cosine of theta ka ba talaga dyan? Yung tingnan mo yung theta double dot, anong kasama, katabi niya? So, negative sine theta. Tapos, I hat. Plus. And then, okay. Ngayon, identify yung cosine theta plus sine theta, that's r hat. So, negative r hat yan. Yung sa first term naman, that's going to be, so, r naught, theta double dot, tapos theta hat. Square, tapos nun, so minus. Okay, ngayon, tingnan, interpret natin. Ano yung ibig sabihin ng r theta dot square? Yung r theta dot, sige, if we, so, yung r theta, so next line, r theta dot square, para lang ma-interpret natin. Or r theta, so r naught theta dot is equal to, so r naught theta dot square is equal to r naught square theta dot square divided by r naught. So the whole thing divided by r naught. Ngayon, yung r theta dot, that's actually the speed of the object. So that's v square over r naught. Ngayon, yung r theta double dot, that's going to be the acceleration along the tangential direction. So a sub theta yan. So r naught theta double dot. So yan yung acceleration along r. Okay, so that's a sub, tawagin mo nga a sub r. Tapos negative. Kasi tingnan mo, di ba? May negative yan eh. Yan. Tapos yung isa, yung r naught theta double dot, that's going to be yung acceleration along the tangential. So a sub theta. Ayan. So even if the object is not moving at a constant speed, the acceleration along towards the center is still v square over r. Ang pinagkaiba lang, meron siyang component sa acceleration na tangent sa circle, which is given by that. Anyway, pag just save this kasi pag nag-circular motion na tayo, maglalabasan lahat yan. Okay? So, we'll stop here for the moment kasi 7:12 na. Medyo overtime na. And then we'll continue on Wednesday. So Wednesday, kasi wala tayong ginawa math ngayon. So we'll do some math on Wednesday. Okay? So we'll stop here for now. I'll see you Thursday. So I'll see you again on Thursday. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye po. Thank you po.